What's up, guys? Welcome to our Destiny 2 related video, and today we'll be going over the weekly reset guide for week 10 of Destiny 2. I can't believe we hit double digits for week 10. But in any event, let's get started here. So first up, Faction Rally is back. So that's like, I guess, like the monthly ritual for this, and I'm going to kind of go into that. If you look in the left corner, it says choose a faction, pledge your loyalty to one of the city factions, and I'll show you how to do that once we get into the tower. But first up, let's go over the weekly clan engram. Essentially, all you have to do is do rewards, and you'll eventually get this one done. If you're not in the clan, definitely hit us up. There's a link below in the description if you want to join the clan. But also, we also have call to arms. Wow, that was a bad sentence. But essentially, all you have to do is participate in Crucible matches, and I don't think it determines on wins. It determines how many kills you get. So if you go on as a fire team, you do really, really well and get like 20-ish kills, you should be able to get this done in a few matches. Next, let's go over the Nightfall. So I'm pretty sure it is the inverted Spire strike this time around on Nessus. Yes, I was right. And then we have modifiers. I'm just not with it this morning, you know. Momentum, health, and shield regeneration are disabled while standing still. Sprint to regenerate more quickly. And then we have time warp rings. Vex time gates have appeared in the area. Pass through them to discharge temporal energy and extend the mission timer. These two actually can kind of go together really well, considering you have to run to get through the rings. If you're running, momentum will be triggered, so you will have constant health regeneration when going for those rings. My suggestion, if you're going to stand still and you're not somebody who's extremely mobile in the game, definitely find yourself a subclass that's going to give you health back, like Voidwalker, Sunbreaker, anything like that. Moving on, Leviathan Raid again. It's reset. The encounters are different again this time, so just be aware of that. And there also the pools challenge is up, so also that is going to be pretty good as well. You get 2 chests instead of 1, which is awesome. The Flashpoint this time around is Nessus. And essentially all you have to do, if you don't know what Flashpoint is, just complete public events. And yeah, if you trigger the heroic version, you will complete the percentage faster for the Flashpoint. But yeah, like Flashpoint's not hard. You also get a piece of exclusive gear that comes from this planet, or like fail-safes vendor or something like that. So that's really fun. Let's move on to the tower so I can tell you about faction rallies and the other vendors. Alright, so essentially the faction rally, by the way, we're in the tower if you didn't notice, but essentially for the faction rally you must pick a faction of your choosing. You have one of 3. You can either do Future War Cult, Dead Orbit, or New Monarchy, and most people usually go Dead Orbit, but that's just because in Destiny 1 we didn't have faction rallies. There was no winning weapon. You can get all the weapons that you wanted. Now that there are winning weapons and there's certain weapon archetypes that are within certain factions, that's why I am choosing Future War Cult. I was originally Future War Cult year 1 of Destiny 1, and I really liked the theme. Then I switched over to Dead Orbit for a little bit, kind of back and forth, but Future War Cult definitely has the best weapons this time around, like 100%. They have the Omelon weapons. It's gonna be awesome. So let's just pick up this right here. Plus they're having this fusion rifle right here that's for sale, which is freaking amazing. So yeah, we will be going over the gear at the end of the video here, just because I want to get the rest of these vendors done. But let's go to Cade right now, and let's pick up his treasure maps and see where they are. Essentially, treasure maps are just little caches that are set around the Flashpoint. And also make sure to pick up the scout report so you can also find other loot caches while you're on Nessus. It lasts for 4 hours. I don't think it'll take you 4 hours to be on Nessus just in general, but it shouldn't. All you have to do is back out, open up the director, go to destinations, go to the Flashpoint Nessus, and then the little treasure map should pop up. Blink. Yeah, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't track them, but as long as you get within this general area, you should be able to find them. If you're on top of it and you can't see it, it's either going to be above or below you. Usually there's caves on this, I guess, like planet, so definitely be sure to check above and below yourself, just to make sure those maps aren't, well, I guess like the treasure chests aren't there. Alright, we just arrived at Ikora here, and let's check out the meditation missions for the Vanguard Research. Looks like we have Combustion. Hawthorne's waiting in the cliffs above the salt mines. Help her get the word out. We rally at the farm. Then we have 1AU, which is time to board and stop the Almighty. Board the ship and shut down its annihilation weapon. Awesome. And then we have the Chosen. The Almighty is finished. Time to go home, save the Traveler, take back the city, and end this war. Be brave. Yeah, so essentially these will give you tokens right here, and the gear that you get is actually the gear that you start out with in the game. It's like that uncommon gear, but it's kind of like that celebratory kind of gear, but it's actually legendary this time around, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's go to Eververse right here. She's actually the only vendor that has rotating things every week. What? I don't even know what kind of platforms. Oh, okay. It's just silver stuff. But essentially, all you have to do to purchase this stuff down here is to have Bright Dust, which to get Bright Dust, take anything that you get from Bright Engram or just dismantle it, whether it's an emote, Sparrow ship, anything like that. But let's go over what she has. So she has the Good Idea emote, the exotic emote Flip Out. Let's check it out. Oh, it's the table one. Yeah, nice. And then she has the Sparrow Soul Velocity, the ship Helios Strain, the ship Spectral Gain, and then we have the Comstock load for the, oh, what is it? Prospector grenade launcher, full auto. Yeah, that's kind of nice, like a bone color. And then we have the Beware the Red Legion weapon ornament for the Skyburner's Oath exotic scout rifle. That's sexy. I might purchase that later in the week. We'll have to see. And then it looks like she's selling the chest armor for all subclasses. So you have the robes of optimacy for the warlock here, and then she'll have the chest piece for the hunter and the titan as well. Moving on, she has the Blue Moon shell and the aggressive shell. And then shader wise, she has the Noble Constant Red, the Arctic Pearl, which I love, and then the Cerulean Divide. This one's pretty good too. I like these ones. And then also you can get a fire team medallion, which just will increase your XP gains if you're in a fire team when doing activities in Destiny 2. Alright, let's go over the faction rally weapons that will be coming to Destiny 2, and we can check out the perks too as well. We're not going to be doing armor just because all the armor is different for all the subclasses, and well, all the classes I guess, but we're just going to be doing the weapons. So let's look at this. We're going to go into this first before we go into the winter weapon, but looks like she's selling the number again, which we already know the perks on that. It's available. She's also selling the Pleiades I don't know how to say it. Pleiades Corrector Scout Rifle, the Eye of Foresight Sniper, and this was actually the pulse rifle that was available if Future Warcult would have won the last one. It's called the Heart of Time, and its perks are rapid fire frame, deeper ammo reserve, slightly faster reload. Then you have candle PS sight or the impulse scope, and then you have steady rounds or tactical mag, which gives multiple tactical improvements, and then you have dragonfly, which precision kills create an elemental damage explosion. I haven't seen a pulse rifle with dragonfly / firefly from year one, but that's really interesting in my opinion. Moving on, let's go to the submachine gun, the stochastic variable. This one seems really good, to be honest. It has a lightweight frame, comes with the candle PS or the torch sight. Then you have high caliber rounds, which is really good on submachine guns, accurized rounds for increased range, and then phase magazine. I like phase magazine personally, that's just me. And you also have tap the trigger, which grants a short period of increased stability and accuracy on initial trigger pull. Everybody likes this perk, especially for Uriel's gift. And the Forward Path Iron Banner auto rifle from the Iron Banner last time. So moving on, let's check out the Enigma's Draw. It was originally called the Needle in the beta, but let's just check it out. It comes with precision frame. This weapon's recoil pattern is predictably more vertical. They have control SAS, tactic SAS, and target SAS sights. And then it comes with high caliber rounds or accurized rounds, and then Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability, which that's pretty good. So if you get the sidearm, like, I would probably try it out in the Crucible. It seems hard hitting. And then for the power slot, we have Memory Interdict Grenade Launcher, which comes with adaptive frame, well-rounded, grip, reliable, and sturdy. And then you have Confined Launch, Counter Mass, and then Hard Launch. You could pick whichever one you want depending how you play. And then you have implosion rounds, weapon projectiles travel faster and have a controlled explosion. And then you have remote detonation, fires a slow grenade projectile that bounces and detonates on trigger release. And then you have rampage, which kills with this weapon, temporarily grant increased damage, stacks up to 3 times. And this is probably another one of the best grenade launchers you can get. Like, this is why you need to do Future Warcult. We have all the best guns. But yeah, rampage is the best perk you can get in this game overall. Let's do the winning weapon right here real quick. It is the Timeline's Vertex Fusion Rifle power weapon. It comes with adaptive frame, a well-rounded grip, reliable and sturdy. Then you have the Spark PS sight and the Torch HS3. Then you have enhanced battery or accelerated coils, and then it comes with snapshot sight. So this thing is going to feel real crispy when you go to drop somebody with those fusion bolts right there. I think it's in the Nox Echo 3 archetype, so I think it takes 5 bolts to drop somebody with this fusion rifle, but still, like, it'll still do very well in all activities, in my opinion. Alright, let's move on to Dead Orbit here. As I said, like, all the armor is going to be different for all of the factions, but we could still check out the weapons. So let's Oh yeah, okay. So he's selling the 3 Graves pulse rifle that was being sold last time. Then the Dire Promise hand cannon, probably one of the best hand cannons in the game. Definitely recommend using it if you get it. And then the 11th Hour sidearm, which I think he was selling last time because I have it. It comes with Rampage, so it's kind of good. These sidearms are still really, like, they're really not that good in any activity. So definitely stick with different energy weapon. And then the Gravity Slingshot shotgun, which is okay. The perks are average, but it's within the best archetype of shotguns, which is good. Moving on to the new ones, we have the Guiding Star auto rifle. It is within the what's it called? Scavelock archetype. Comes with rapid fire frame, deep ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. You have the IS-2 classic sight, and then the Model 8 red scope. Next, you have a pen and mag, and then high caliber rounds. I'd probably go high caliber rounds on this thing. Like, that's nice. And then you have moving target, increased movement speed and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. Again, a really good perk to have on this weapon. Moving on, we have the Haunted Earth Scout Rifle, which was actually the Scout Rifle that was available to win last time, which is kind of cool. And then we have the Contingency Plan Scout Rifle. Vice Scout Rifle, actually, energy slot. Comes with Vice Rapid Fire Flame, full auto, deep round reserve, slightly faster reload when magazine is empty. Then you have small bore, extended barrel, and then corkscrew rifling. And then you have a pen and mag or accurized rounds. And then you have auto loading holster. The holstered weapon is automatically reloaded after a short period of time. That's kind of good, especially if you need to switch weapons real quick. And then you could switch back when it reloads after a few seconds, which is kind of nice. Well, apparently it's not going to let me see the other weapons in there. So let's move on to what the winning weapon would be, the Truth Teller Grenade Launcher for this weapon. It comes with lightweight frame, one-shot handheld grenade launcher with remote detonation. Hold RT to fire, release to detonate, and then it comes with confined launch, linear compensator, and hard launch. And then you have your choice of concussion grenades, which doesn't do damage, but it does emit a blast that staggers enemies. And then you have black powder. Just weapons explosives are more effective, which that's good. And then it does come with a quick draw. This weapon can be drawn unbelievably fast, so that's pretty good on this weapon. But still, definitely not the best weapon to have win this time in the faction rally. Definitely go Future Roll Call. Let's move on to New Monarchy. I hate how far New Monarchy away is from the other two factions. The other two are like right beside each other, but in any event, let's check out the weapons for New Monarchy. As I said, the gear is going to be different for all the classes, like up here, so let's just go over the weapons. So we have the Restoration 8 auto rifle that was sold last time. It's okay. And then we have the Song of Justice 6 scout rifle that was sold last time as well. And then we also have the Royal Dispensation 2 submachine gun that was sold last time. And then the Unification 7 shotgun that was sold last time. Probably one of the best slug shotguns in the game. It comes with full auto, so definitely pick it up. And then this time around we have the Good Counsel 9 scout rifle. Let's see, from Hawkeye. High impact frame, slow firing, high damage. Then you have the SD thermal sight and the LC range scope. And then you have your choice of armor-piercing rounds, and then tactical mag for multiple tactical improvements. And then you have hip-fire grip, ergonomic grip that increases accuracy and stability when firing from the hip. So that's kind of, it's okay. It's just like really slow-firing archetype, which that's okay. Moving on, we have the Interregnum 16 sidearm. Okay, yeah, this is actually the sidearm that was available last time for the winning weapon. So let's check it out. Suros rapid fire frame, full auto, deep ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when magazine is empty. You have the tactic, target, and the quick dot sights for this weapon. It comes with accurized rounds or high cal rounds, so depending how much range or how much stagger you want. And it also comes with snapshot sight, so it's going to be really snappy as a sidearm. Next, we have the hand cannon, the older sister 3, and then it comes with adaptive frame, well-rounded grip, reliable, sturdy, hit mark, steady hand, and crossfire sights. And then it also comes with alloy mag, armor-piercing rounds, and then its final thing is ambitious assassin. Overflows the magazine based on the number of rapid kills before reloading. This perk, I don't think triggers that much in the Crucible, but still, like, these Suros hand cannons are pretty good from what I see and what I have used. Well, it doesn't look like anything else is going to pop up, so let's check out the winning weapon. New Monarchy wins the Honor's Edge sword, which is kind of cool. Then we have adaptive frame, well-rounded, reliable. Use RT to launch an uppercut attack. And then you have tempered edge or jagged edge. and then you have your Burst Guard or Enduring Guard, and then its last perk on Guard, which is a trait perk. Quick attacks immediately after swapping to this weapon do additional damage. So it's kind of like that same perk that the Hunter exclusive sword has there, the Vice sword. So that's kind of neat. Alright guys, if you're looking for a community, join, definitely go in the link below. It'll say join the clan. All you have to do is press on the link, join, request to join the clan, and then me or the PS4 admin will go in and let you in the clan, and boom, be part of the clan and the community. We're already ranked 6 for Season 1 right now, and we plan to do the same thing for Season 2. So if you want to have a clan that's going to hit Season 6 early on, well, rank 6 in Season 2 early on, definitely hit us up. And also comment what you guys want to see below. I'm making content for you guys, so whatever you want to see, whether it's a weapon review, an activity, or how it could be improved or anything like that, definitely let me know in the comment section below. The best way to support me is liking videos, subscribing to the channel, and turning on the notification bell when you want to be notified when I have some new content on the channel. But anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. We'll catch you next time.